Here's how to make a simple 100% plant-based shortening. So for this recipe I'm using coconut oil, cocoa butter, and cold pressed sunflower or peanut oil. Now the key here is you want something neutrally flavored but something reasonably healthy. I always pick oils that come from plant-based sources that are naturally high in fat. So for me, sunflower and peanut tick those boxes. So sunflower where peanut is an allergy issue, otherwise peanut is great. So for this method, we're just mixing these together. We want to add our cocoa butter, and I'm adding the coconut oil to a small saucepan. And just over direct heat is the easiest way to melt them. It can take a lot longer in the microwave, so just over a medium heat. Now I always pick cocoa butters from chocolate makers. They will sell cocoa butter on its own as a deodorized product, meaning that it doesn't have any strong cocoa flavors. And coconut oil is very commonly available refined, but do your research and try to find brands that are steam refining. You'll see that our cocoa butters are just completely melting on their own. It doesn't take long at all. Now that is just over medium heat. It is melting very nicely and very quickly. I do pick this specific blend of oils for the quality of their hardness, just for the finished texture that I find works really well. And there's a reason that I haven't gone and used this in all my sweet paste recipes. One, it is a bit more expensive, and two, I prefer to use the most natural available ingredients like extra virgin olive oil, especially when I'm using quite a bit of it. And then once everything is melted, I will just turn off the heat and then add in the oil. And the oil has a softening effect. So where the coconut and cocoa butter set very hard, the oil softens the fats. So I'm just having everything in a ratio that is going to produce a soft and malleable fat. So then we just pour it into a container. Now, if you've used the refined oils as recommended, this will last 2 or 3 months very easily. I've made a bigger batch and kept this in a container for up to 6 months. But yeah, you want to keep this in a cool, dark place, and you'll see it's going to become solid. Back the next day, you can see it's fully crystallized. The other way you can do this is speed things up, put it in the fridge for an hour, and then store it at room temperature. You'll see that it has a just set texture. That is ready to use.